Thank you for inviting me to speak at this memorable event. I'm honored and humbled to see this remarkable book being published after months of hard work by Rose Cheung, Esther Xiao, and her dedicated editorial committee. I was born in Tianjin, China, and attended primary school in Shanghai and Hong Kong. My mother died a few days after my birth, and I had a miserable childhood. I'm sure everyone here tonight has traveled and experienced his or her own unique journey on the way to America. For myself, I came to Southern California when I was in my 20s. Unlike my husband, Bob, who was born in Fresno, I am an immigrant and am not a native of this great country. After the prejudice I experienced growing up in my own home in Shanghai and Hong Kong, I was overwhelmed by the opportunities that America gave to me, a Chinese woman graduate of a foreign medical school. For the first time in my life, I stood on a level playing field and am proud to say that I received my residency training at Orange County Medical Center, later to become the hospital of the University of California, Irvine. My father died in 1988 and my stepmother 2 years later. At their funerals, I experienced once more the horrors of my tormented childhood. Unable to eat or sleep, I set out to write myself out of my depression. The result was the book Falling Leaves, which, to my astonishment, became an international bestseller and was translated into 22 languages. Bob and I were greatly embarrassed by the royalties pouring in and donated all the proceeds to a charitable foundation that we established. In 2021, we were honored to be given the opportunity by UCI to contribute towards its new state-of-the-art medical research building, the Falling Leaves Foundation Medical Innovation Building. As we approach our last remaining years, the weeks and months seem to go by with increasing speed. My husband, Bob, was the youngest of 9 children. Bob was extremely close to his older brother, Al, with whom he corresponded every evening. For the last 18 years, Uncle Al's capable and intelligent son, Larry, has worked for us in our office. With Larry's help, we were able to recruit young Aspen, who has amazing computer skills. I'm glad to report that Bob, Larry, Aspen, and our great friend, Shirley Fywell, are all here this evening. Thank you for coming. Unfortunately, all of Bob's siblings have passed away, including Uncle Al, who died last year. As the years roll on, a few of our close friends have also died. So, what is the answer? Perhaps the answer has already been given, indirectly, by 2 famous people. The first is the ancient Chinese writer, Sima Qian, and the second is a Chinese-American cellist, Yo-Yo Ma. China's most renowned historian, Sima Qian, who lived during the Han Dynasty 2,000 years ago, answered it this way: 人固有一死，或重于泰山，或轻于鸿毛，用之所趋矣也。 A person lives and dies but once. His life can be as monumental as a Thai mountain, or as light as a goose feather. It all depends on him. Put it another way, the answer is to continue to do whatever you enjoy doing as if your life will go on forever. Bob and I did not expect this, but our donation to UCI has given our lives a renewed sense of purpose and commitment. Commitment. What is commitment? Perhaps you have heard of this riddle. In a ham and eggs breakfast, what is the difference between the chicken and the pig? Well, the chicken is involved and has made a contribution of its eggs, but the pig, the pig is committed, fully committed. At this stage of our lives, Bob and I and our entire office staff wish to thank UCI and the city of Irvine for giving us the opportunity to contribute towards its future and repay the debt we feel we owe to America. Everyone working in our office, like the pig, is fully committed towards achieving this goal. My friend Eleanor, who walks with me on Sunday mornings, told me this story about her husband. At the age of 70, he attended a cello concert performed by Yo-Yo Ma. Her husband was so moved by the music that he lined up to ask Yo-Yo this question: "Is it too late for me to start taking cello lessons?" And Yo-Yo looked at him and replied, "Of course not. It's never too late. So please remember this. It's never too late." Thank you.